Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the Post Market Show. So today is the fourth expiry of the June series, and uh, it was extremely volatile. The markets made a three-way movement, and these are the times when most people get trapped. And so, talking about Nifty moved 200 points up in the first hour, then it crashed down 250 points, and then immediately it recovered almost again 200 points. So, making the life of traders very, very difficult, especially the being an expiry day, non-directional option sellers were trapped on both the sides, and some of them made huge losses. And people who were buying penny options, and they could make a huge amount of profits. So 5 rupee options went up to 500 rupees, and again it came down to 5 rupees. Again it shot up. So things were all over the place. Some people made a good amount of money, and some people lost a huge amount of money. So things were absolutely crazy in today's expiry, and so these kinds of expiries are quite rare. In fact, it happens twice or thrice a year. Today being one of those days, so you never know what kind of day it will be in the market. So since the market today, it opened with a gap, with a slight gap up. So let us open the charts and see a better perspective of the things. So this is the chart of Nifty 5-minute candles. You can see the markets open with a slight gap up, and then immediately it shot up to almost by 11 o'clock it was up to 15,630 levels, and people were expecting the markets to break out above the 15,670 levels, and there it took resistance near the closing price on 21st of June, and from there was a sharp sell-off in the markets. From 630 it fell immediately to almost 15,378. From there again it recovered within a few minutes, and finally managed to end in 0.9% in the green, which is up 143 points. So overall the markets have ended in the green. That is something positive. So that is something good happening in the market. Talking about Bank Nifty was even more volatile. Bank Nifty made first it opened with a slight gap up, then it shot up almost 700 points, then it again fell 700 points, again it moved up around 600 points. So again things were even worse in case of Bank Nifty. It made almost 1800 to 1900 point move in just one day, if you combine all the moves made on the upside, downside, and again on the upside. So things have been difficult, I told you, and the charts clearly reflect the kind of day it had. So this is the Bank Nifty, and but it ended in the green, 0.88% in the green. So that is something good. At least the markets have ended in the green. Talking about mid caps and small caps, mid caps have ended 1.2% in the green. Nifty small caps have ended 1.14% in the green. So if mid caps and small caps both have outperformed Nifty 50 index. Talking about sectors, all the sectors ended in the green except for one sector, which is the Nifty Energy. Nifty Energy was down today because the crude oil prices were falling in the global markets, and as a result, stocks like Reliance Industries have again been bearish today. So Nifty Energy is down 0.42%, but otherwise all the sectors have performed really well, ended in the green, with Nifty Auto leading the pack with almost 5% up. Almost also 4.4% up is what we can see. But if we look at the stocks, most of them were significantly up today. The best performer was Maruti Suzuki. It is up almost 6.2%, almost 488 points up just in a single day. Then we have Eicher Motors at 5.7% up. You can see a huge green candle in Eicher Motors. Hero MotoCorp, it is up by almost 6% as well, and Tata Motors is also up by 4%. So overall the auto sectors have performed really well today. Talking about other sectors now, this is something which we have already discussed in the morning show, because we talked about the crude oil prices. Crude oil prices falling in the global markets have actually given a bearish momentum to the auto stocks, to the cement sector, and also to the paint sector as well. So 3.44% up Asian Paints today, so that is also something good to see. Oil marketing companies like BPCL, it was significantly up yesterday, it is up today as well, and Oil India is also up 5.3%. So things are looking good there, but for Reliance it's not looking good. Reliance have managed to fall down again today. it has fallen by 1.6 percentage, and so let us hope it takes supports around the fall made on May 12th, which is around 2370 levels. Maybe that is the point markets will touch, and maybe it can reverse from there. So let's see what Reliance finds its bottom, because it is important. If Reliance starts contributing, Nifty can have a broad-based rally and the markets can move up significantly. Talking about index movers of the day, the top index movers were ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, TCS, Infosys, Maruti, Bharati Airtel. So we see the automotive stocks, the banking stocks, and also the IT stocks being the top gainer of the day. And today the top losers or top dragger of Nifty, to be precise, was Power Grid, which is down 1.4 percentage, and Titan, after having a very good run, up by almost 7 percentage a few days back, today is down by 1.13 percentage. So these two are the top draggers of the Nifty. Next, coming to the VIX of today's market, they have volatility index. So after having a very volatile day, the VIX has actually been down on an overall basis. So it's 1.97 percentage down today, so almost close to 2 percentage down. You can see the VIX was shooting up to 21.7, but towards this, since the market recovered its entire fall, the VIX has actually come down a bit, and India VIX is now at 20.88. Now talking about the FII DII buying and selling activities, FIIs have again sold for 2,319 crores. DIIs have bought more than what they have sold. They have bought 2,438 crores. So DIIs have again managed to slightly outperform the FII in the terms of buying. So this is something good in the markets. So FIIs have continuously been sellers for many days in the market, actually months even. So let us see, in this month entirely we have still 4 trading sessions next week and 1 trading session tomorrow. That is almost 5 days still remaining. Let's see how much they can sell in this week. In this month, I think they're almost more than 45,000 crore already they have sold in this month. That is why USD INRs, you're seeing it is constantly trying to move up. So again, the high made today was almost 78.4, but now it has slightly cooled off. It is trading at 78.1. So USD INR is also not a good sign for the USD INR to go so much, to weaken so much, is what we are seeing. Coming to the crude oil prices continue to trade around $104. So that is good. So crude oil prices have traded 106 as the high for the day and 102 as the low for the day. So as long as it is coming down steadily, it is good for the markets, and positively we are expecting a positive side in the markets, a slightly bullish indication in the markets if the crude oil prices fall below $100, and that can happen soon, in a day or two probably, if the downtrend in the crude oil continues. So hopefully that will at least have some sort of short-term relief in the markets. So let us see where the markets go and how it trades. Now let us come to the European markets and see how things have been in the European markets today. Let me open up the 5-minute chart, and let's start with the German index. German index is down 1.76 percentage, so that is not at all a good sign. So you can see the markets open with a gap down. It tried to recover, again it got sold off. 1.76 percentage in the red is where the German index ended. The French index is again very volatile. You can see the amount of movements in the French index. So on a close to close basis, it is down 0.56 percentage. UK markets, again extreme volatility. We can see the markets have moved up significantly, and then it was a continuous selling in the market. This is the UK futures. It is currently trading at 0.89 percentage in the red. Now the all important US markets. US markets right now it is looking flat. So this is S&P 500. It is up 0.05 percentage. You can see the markets opened with a gap up, then it tried to move up, then it fell down. It broke the day's low, and now it is trying to test the days around. It is trying to test the days low as well. That's what we are seeing in the in case of S&P 500. And let's come to the Nasdaq and see what's happening there. Nasdaq at right now, you can see the Nasdaq, it also opened where did it open? This is, yeah, it opened with a gap up slightly, then it got sold into, now then it recovered, and now again it has wiped out entire gains. It is trading almost flat. Dow Jones is trading 0.2% in the red. So US markets are absolutely flat, nothing major going on over there. No, obviously there's no events happening, so things look absolutely flat there. That's why SGX Nifty is also indicating a flat. Right now it is trading flat, absolutely flat. Markets over here ended at 15,556, and SGX Nifty is trading at 15,558. So nothing major happening in US in the US markets, as well as SGX Nifty is what we are seeing at present. So let us look at one event that is going to be affecting the markets tomorrow, especially the Asian markets. That is Friday, that is tomorrow, 5 a.m. Indian Standard Time. We are getting the Japanese inflation rate for the month of May. The expectation is 2.3%, and the previously it came at 2.5%. Now, Japanese market, we know it is a very stable market. That's why we are seeing such low level of inflation. Actually, in the Japanese market, the inflation was in the negative. Now it is slightly up. So you can imagine that this issue of a high inflationary economy is not a local issue, but it's actually a global issue. All the countries, from the developing to the developed countries, everyone is facing this challenge. So let's see what the Japanese inflation come tomorrow at morning, because this will be impacting the Asian markets and the early morning hours of trading in the US futures as well. So all of these will be discussed tomorrow morning at the pre-market show at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. So I hope to see you there. We will discuss what's happening over there, and also tomorrow is Friday, and so before the weekend people would like to book their positions. So let's see how the markets are trading tomorrow. So with all those, I'll again join you for the pre-market show tomorrow morning. Until then, have a good night, and thank you for watching.